Hello, I'm Keith Ford.
And I'm Steve Ostrem, and we're going to bring you another gun from the Rock Island Auction Vault. Today we have a 1898 Schwarzlose automatic pistol. And out of all the guns I've looked at today, this is the one I'd like to take home. This gun, before the turn of the 20th century, had so many advanced features in it, it was way ahead of its time. And yet, it wasn't commercially successful at all. But that's not going to stop us from taking a look at it. To start with, look at the angle and think about a Colt Woodsman or a Luger. Very good ergonomics on this gun, very comfortable to hold. All the controls are where you would expect, although this is a safety up here and this is a slide release back here. Actually a slide lock. It uses a single stack detachable magazine, and it's chambered for 7.63 Mauser, just like the Broomhandle Mauser that came just before it. Pretty good move on Schwarzlose's part because he didn't have to develop his own ammo like Bergman and some others were doing. He went with something that was already available, already in production, and adapted his pistol to it. Pretty neat. Let's take a look at this thing and see how it works. One of the advanced features of this, it's got a rotary bolt. A 4-lug rotary bolt that locks into this barrel extension right here, not unlike an AR-15, not unlike a .44 Automag, and not unlike the old Colt 2000 pistol. It was just way ahead of its time. Back then they weren't sure, what the best way was to contain a high pressure cartridge like 7.63 Mauser. So this guy went overboard and created this massive bolt with the locking lugs on it and the big barrel extension, and yet it's in a fairly trim package. This expansion area right here is where the recesses are, but he trims the barrel down so far that this high sight is needed to get to your rear sight. Suppressor height sights, by the way, if you actually wanted to screw a suppressor on this thing. So if you want to lock the slide back permanently, let's see if I can do this. Put that lever up. Then you can remove the magazine without it falling. That also lets you look at the action here. The barrel is spring loaded. It comes back that far. That allows the bolt to move back and cam and unlock. So if I want to lower this, there's your striker, also your cocking indicator. There's no doubt that this gun's ready to fire. Safety's right here. So when you reach up, when you reach up, it's right under your thumb, just like a modern pistol. Boom, you're ready to go. Very nice design. It's also got a very clever mechanism in that the spring for the striker is the same spring used as the recoil spring. That controls the recoil of the bolt back here. There's a separate spring up here for that barrel action I showed you. Nicely inletted wood grips, inletted all the way around into the metal frame. Finished like a piece of furniture, finely checkered. This is just a cool gun.
Yeah,
it really is. It makes a Luger look a little crude.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, looking at this and you'd be thinking something like H.G. Wells would have had in a book, or Jules Verne. I mean, this is just way, way futuristic. The adjustable sights here on the drum right here.
And they were planning on shooting some distance there.
Absolutely. And yeah, this just, for that time period, I'm kind of at a loss for words.
Very nice machining, very nice hand finishing.
Excellent machining, excellent hand fitting. What's cool about the mag release, instead of having to push back, you're grabbing this and pulling at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's easy to pull out, whereas with a regular heel release, you have to push that back and then pull down on the mag.
The only thing I don't like, flip that around so they can see the butt.
Mm-hmm.
That round portion there means you have to have it at exactly the right angle. That's why I was having so much trouble with it earlier. It just doesn't automatically slide in there like a 1911 mag.
It's not a very
there's a little
intuitive
trick.
design.
Yeah.
You have to
Other
have
than that, I mean, this thing is just as slick as they come. Nice, smooth action,
Yeah.
a robust locking system. I mean, I wouldn't be afraid to shoot that gun at all.
Yeah, the rotary bolt in there with the barrel extension, that's just a short recoil rotary bolt, 7.63 Mauser.
And you can buy ammo off the shelf and shoot it
Yeah.
if you wanted to. I don't know where you get replacement parts, but you can sure shoot it.
Very, very cool. Very neat piece.
We'd like to thank Rock Island Auction House for letting us look at this beautiful specimen here and all the other guns we've been looking at. We'd like to thank you for watching us. We'll see you again next time when we bring you another gun from the vault.